Hi everybody, it's Susan. I am back. I'm going to show you how to do your metadata, and that's your tags, your categories. I'm also going to show you how to set your featured image. So if you're here, you want to come to Document, and then you want to be able to get to your categories and your tags. So let's do categories first. So I already added hairstyles and mistakes as a category. So Yitz can add as many categories as he wants, but obviously you're going to add them as you go, and you're going to add them as you figure out, new content. So this one clearly is about hairstyles, mistakes. So, if he has a blog in a couple of weeks, and that one also has something to do with hair, he can also put the category as hair. The key thing is that you never want to have your post uncategorized. Okay, that's just bad practice. So make sure you do that, and it'll automatically uncategorize it until you take that off, and so then you can add it. You can add as many as you need. Okay, and if you have to delete them, you have to do that on another page. Don't worry about that now. I will show you that later. So then you come down to tags. So tags this is for search engine optimization. This is how you think, okay, your potential reader could find you. Okay, what are the words and phrases that they're using to search for information? So one of the things that you can simply do is go to your main Google page and start typing vintage hairstyles. So we see vintage hairstyles for long hair, short hair, wedding, curly hair, men's. So people are searching for vintage hairstyle stuff. So I would make my tags, I think vintage hairstyles for long hair, I think could be one. And so you're just going to come back, and then you're just going to just type this in. Vintage hairstyles. He could even do the years that he's talking about. He could put a tag in for each of the years, or he could just do so he could just do vintage hairstyle women as one, and then enter, and then keep adding vintage hairstyle for long hair, because we saw that one. Mistakes. Okay, so you just keep adding. So this is really, and so Google makes it so easy to really find your keywords. You don't even really need to use a keyword research tool. Really, because you know your audience, and you're writing for them, so it's probably pretty obvious, and the Google search tool is really the easiest way to do it. Okay, so you want to do that. Now then, the next thing that you need to do is you need to set your featured image. Now we already have our read more line in there, and now we want to set a featured image. So let's just say this I want as my featured image. Of course, it has nothing to do with hairstyle, but we'll pretend. Okay, so if I publish this, let's see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, so when I do this, it's going to set this as the featured image at the top, right? And then, so here it is on the page. But when I go out to my main page, home, here's what it looks like. And because I put the read more line in, it just picked up this part of it. Now, if you want to keep these, so on this particular, I'm going to go in here. On this particular one, I would actually take out the because it was appearing twice. So how your images appear are going to be a little tricky compared to your everybody's going to be a little bit different. So I want to go in and do this because I want to fix it so that only one picture appears on that page. So I'm going to come in here. I'll convert to the blocks because I'm giving in. Okay, now here, this is the featured image is set, and that's that one. Okay, now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it from here. So I'm going to remove it from there, but it's still the featured image here. Okay, and that way, then it will only appear once when I post it onto my home page. homepage. So I hope this makes sense, what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is you don't really know how your blog posts are going to look until you see them on your homepage. And then you can look and see what adjustments that you might want to make. Okay, so right, so now this is just the featured image, and you only have to set the featured image, and that will automatically appear at the top of this blog post. So your theme might do something a little differently, but you're going to want to figure it out. If you also have excerpts like this, you might want to try to make them a little bit more even. You can, you can split. You can add the read more line in right here, or it doesn't really matter. They're all going to be a little bit different. Okay, so that is how to do your metadata and set your featured image.